Hey guys, here on day 3 again in Arkansas at their youth camp. Behind us, man, there's all kind of games going on. They got go-karts here, they got a swimming pool, they got a lot of fun stuff happening. Students all over the place having fun, connecting with Jesus at night in the altars, a lot of fun. I got my friend Jason Dorsey here again. So I wanted him to just share some stories about what's going on across Arkansas in 7 Project. 7 Project, man, probably one of our favorite things to do. You go into school, preach it up, get students saved. It's really, really cool opportunity for churches and schools to come together. And I want to hear some good stories about what's happening in Arkansas.
I'll tell you one of the greatest things we've seen through the 7 Project actually just happened this past fall in Huntsville, Arkansas. This is a school that the youth pastor has been there for 8 years. This is a school that we have been praying for 8 years. We've wanted to do a 7 Project there. And through all of that time, through that relationship, a youth pastor who's willing to invest his life in a community, into a group of students, and into a school, has seen now, after all this time of prayer, just this past fall, we contacted the school about doing a school assembly, and the principal actually said, this same principal who's been there this entire time, who we've not even been able to do a school assembly there, the principal says, you know, we want you to come do this school assembly. But if you're going to do a school assembly, we want you guys with the churches to do something at night where you talk about other things. And we knew what that meant. We knew that he was giving us permission. He was asking us to come and present the gospel to his students. And so we were able to go there this past fall. We did the middle school and the high school school assemblies. That night, we were on the football field in Huntsville. We did the 7 at night, at concert, lots of students there in the stands. And at the end of that night, the reason that we do all of the preparation, the reason we do all the promotion, all the training, all the prayer, raising all the money, is for what happens at night at that 7 Project. We saw students ready to give their life to Christ line up on the goal line of their football field at their own stadium, the place where they play football on Friday nights, the place where they're out there practicing, the place where they hang out all the time right on their campus, sideline to sideline on their football field, lined up to give their life to Christ. One of those young men I was able to pray with personally, and I just asked him, hey man, have you ever given your life to Christ before? He said, no. I said, have you ever been presented a story of Christ like this? He said, no. I said, well, have you ever been to church? He said, I went to a church one time. He said, I've never really been back. He said, I just didn't really know that I could actually know God, that I could actually know Jesus for myself. I said, dude, this is exactly why we're here tonight. I prayed with him. He's connected with a local church there in Huntsville. That's what it's all about, students. Just believe that it can happen at your campus. Just don't say, well, man, that's great that happened there, but I just don't know if it can happen at my school. Students, believe and pray, and sometimes it may take a long time. There are students that have prayed for that school who have long graduated. The students who I spoke in their campus club years ago who weren't even there for that 7 Project, but the seed that was sown through prayer, the seed that was sown in campus club ministry, all was fulfilled that night on that football field, and fulfilled every single night with Alex Foster and the other students in that group in their youth ministry every Wednesday night going after God. Students, don't give up on what God can do on your campus. Just keep believing, keep working, keep praying. It can happen at your school too.
It's awesome. Hey man, if you've got some questions about 7 Project, go to the7project.org, find out about it. Thousands of students every year getting saved across America because youth alive missionaries like us, we're taking it to the campus.